So if you are an AI software business looking for a more profitable, efficient, and sustainable way of acquiring clients, you need to pay attention to this. Synthesia just got valued at $1 billion. Scale AI raised $1 billion and they got valued at $30.8 billion. Runaway got valued at $1.5 billion. Those are three unicorns right there. And the music generating AI tool Suno raised capital at a $500 million valuation. So all of these softwares have raised millions and billions worth of money. But what does all of them have in common that separates them from the rest? Well, one of those things is the fact that they own an audience of their own by putting out content, which gives them an edge over their competitors who are using the old way of generating attention. Well, what is this old way, you ask? Well, it's actually right here. The old way, and the most common way founders use to acquire clients, is paid ads. So you make the ads, you publish them, you spend money, you get clicks, you get leads, you get appointments, you get sales. So why is this not the best way to build great enterprise value like all these other unicorns that I just told you about? Well, the first reason is the barrier to get started isn't as high as it used to be. For $500, you can find someone to launch ads and design a funnel for you. The ad platforms are so good that even with a tiny budget of $500, you can generate results. This leads to infinitely more spend as the greater the returns, the more incentivized the business is to keep advertising. So if you got a lever where every time you crank it, you get a coin back, you just keep on cranking the lever, right? Now, even though that both of these two things sounds very positive, they lead to a pretty bad consequence, which is competition. If everyone is bidding for the same eyeballs and they are getting a return, the price of the eyeball goes through the roof. If everyone is advertising and selling the same way, the consumers and prospects get used to the funnels mean less conversions. Pretty much everyone hates ads these days. And they are so used to it that it doesn't even register on their minds when they see an ad on their feed. The other important problem with ads is that most people aren't building an asset that will feed them tomorrow. As soon as you stop advertising, you stop getting the benefits of advertising. So by focusing on ads, you build dependency on a channel, which is very risky, especially if you were to sell your company. To get more out of your beast, you have to keep on paying, have it distributed in front of the audience. So that's why ads aren't the best way. They used to be really good, but now, because everyone is doing it, you really can't have an edge if you're just running ads. So ads aren't the best option, but that doesn't really explain why all these unicorns picked content. To understand why they use picked content instead of ads, we need to find out what makes a great client acquisition channel. When picking an acquisition strategy and channel, we want the one that gives the highest return on investment, whether that investment is energy, time, or money. We need to get infinitely more outside of the machine than we invested. And there are three beasts that we can use to acquire clients. The first one is obviously ads. But if you know anything about ads, these days, on average, you can get a 3 max 5x ROI, and that's just it. And I've been doing cold outreach for the past 2 years. What I have seen from them is I usually invest a certain amount of money to a certain team and I make 2 to 3 times back. But here's the thing, with content, your returns are literally infinite. And how is that possible? Well, you remember the main problem with ads is competition. Well, with content, there's very low competition, which leads to low cost to create content. And this paired with the unlimited reach where you don't have to pay more to get more views is what gives you these 100 to unlimited ROIs. So in order to reach more people on ads, you need to pay more. In order to reach more people with cold outreach, you need to hire more setters. So to reach more people, you need to pay more, invest more. But with content, you don't have to pay more to get more views. All you have to do is just optimize the video and it can reach millions of people because the platform does the work for you without needing any more of your investment. So content works. Now you get right. But why YouTube specifically? The returns from the YouTube growth infrastructure, which is this right here, is the same system that all these unicorns use. All of them use this. This infrastructure beats any other acquisition funnel. And here are some of the reasons why I said that. In YouTube, audience is looking for solutions, not just entertainment. They're not going on YouTube to see girls dancing. They are going on there to learn. The platform distributes your content based on two simple metrics: click-through rate and length of consumption. If both are high, it recommends it to more people looking for the same thing. So it's very easy to iterate compared to ads, where you need to change the creative, change this and that. But here you just need to optimize the video. The content, regardless of how old they are, will keep on generating views on the platform. It's like real estate. You pay once to own it, but the assets keep on giving as long as you own it. So not only you get unlimited reach without paying more, like I said before, you also get more views forever. In the case of YouTube, your content will keep on getting views as long as there is demand for that topic. And what's even better is that you can actually own your users, unlike when there is in ads where you only rent them from Meta or Google. By integrating users into your community or capturing the info from your product page, which we teach on the YouTube growth infrastructure, you can actually own your users. This allows you to sell repeatedly to the user without paying third parties like Meta and Google. If you are interested, I can show you how we implement this and the exact same system that the unicorns use with their content, and how you can apply it to your company in a really quick 10-minute session. And to pay back for the time that you'll be investing on the call, I'll also provide our internal file we made to solve every single YouTube content issue, just because I want to make sure that your time is worth it. And also I want to make sure that you actually walk away from this with something that is actually actionable. But there is a little catch, of course, because I'm scaling my main company, Don't Bleed Global. So I only do 5 walkthroughs per week on Fridays. However, I open most of this week. So if you want to take advantage of this opportunity, drop a thumbs up in the chat and my setter will send you the calendar where you can pick a time that's easy for you. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.